Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Flamik. I'm a first degree brown belt with the IBFDA, and today I'm going to show you how to kip up. Now, a kip up is a very famous martial arts move, and even people who don't do martial arts know what a kip up is. So let's get into it. So all a kip up is the ability to get from your back onto your feet in a very dynamic and quick way. It looks like this. Now, before we start doing that from our back to our feet, we need to make sure that we're all warmed up and stretched out so we don't pull or hurt anything when we start going for this kip up. Okay, so there's a few exercises we can do to prepare ourselves for this kip up. The first one is going to be sitting down low and then rocking back, keeping your head tucked. So I'm up here, I sit back low, and I keep my head tucked as I roll back. Once you're able to do that, you're going to put your hands on the ground behind or next to your head. So right here. And be really tucked up in that position. Here, you see my knees are above my head or near my eyes. That's the position you want to start this kip up with. Okay, the next exercise that you're going to do, you're going to roll back and you're just going to stand up. So you're not going to do any kip yet, but you're just going to roll and sit up. It looks like this. Then you're going to get back onto your feet. If that's really easy for you, try straightening your legs up here and then pushing and getting your feet right back under you. This is to get you used to your body coming straight up after being on the ground. If that's really easy for you to do, you should have no problem with the kip up, and there's an extra challenge that you can do. So when you come back down, you swing and you can come up onto one foot. If you can do that, you're pretty much set to do a kip up. One of the other exercises that is really useful when you're first trying to get your kip up is being able to do a bridge. Now a bridge is when we're on our back, we put our hands kind of in that kip up position next to our head, and I'm going to push with my hands and lift with my core and get myself into this position here. This is a bridged position. You want to be able to hold this for maybe 10 seconds at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you can slowly set yourself back down. Remember, don't train this on concrete first. You want to protect your head just in case you fall. If there's grass around you or you have carpet in your house, that's a much better alternative. Once again, a bridge looks like this. Got my hands back here, and I press, and I can hold, and then I can set back down to here. Okay, so once you have those three exercises, the roll back, the stand up, and the bridge, you should be ready to attempt your kip up. When you first try your kip up, make sure that you're not on concrete, that you're on carpet or grass or something soft. Because a lot of people's first time, they'll get up and then they'll fall back down. So I want to make sure that you're safe. When you go for the kip up, you sit back, you roll just like in the first exercise. And when you go to do the kip, you want to make sure that your rolling has stopped and it's starting to go the other way. So right about here is when I would kip. I roll back one, kip would be right there. So after I get on my shoulders and I'm coming back up where I would stand up, that's where I'm going to do the bridge motion and kick my legs down. That will create the kip effect, and it will look like this. Okay, so troubleshooting your kip up. A lot of people try to go too early on the roll, and that's going to create like a reverse worm effect. So if I'm coming back and I try to go too early, I start doing this to myself. And it's not very good. So make sure that you complete your roll and you're already starting to come back when you shoot your kip up. Another big problem people have is trying to go too far. So if I'm here and I'm trying to shoot my legs that way, I'm just going to push myself in a straight line. Like that. I need to make sure that my legs go up and at an angle. So if I'm here, I want to shoot my legs up and at an angle that way. Not too far that way, not straight up, but at a little angle right here. So when I roll back, I shoot my legs at an angle and I stand up. Okay, so once you finish all of those steps, you can walk back, you can stand up, and then you can bridge and you start trying your kip up. Make sure you can record yourself doing that kip up, and you can start looking at it and seeing, oh, am I kicking too far out? Am I kicking too far up? Or am I kicking at the right angle and not getting my chest up enough? Recording yourself is a good way to see if you're doing a motion correctly. You can compare it to another person doing their kip up to help you understand the full motion of that kip up. If you're still having a lot of trouble with doing your kip up, one of the pieces of advice that we received from Grandmaster Buckley was to start doing it on a driveway. So the driveway is nice and slanted, so when you kip up, you have more room to get your legs under you. And that's going to really help you start to understand the full motion of the kip up. That's all for today. Again, I am Mr. Flamik. Have a good day.